Hello again. So I thought I would make another video. Some of you have been writing and saying that you look forward to my videos. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. I try to keep making them, thanks to you. I know that when I was earlier on with the tinnitus, it was really hard for me, and I couldn't find anybody like me that just told me, hey, look, you're going to be all right. You might take some time, but you're going to be all right. So, and the way I looked at it was that I had a mental health problem. Not only did I have tinnitus, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I thought, oh my gosh, my life's ruined because I can't sleep. I'm always anxious. And so I was talking to somebody the other day about this idea of mental health. You know, in society, I mean, what do we think about it sometimes? Nobody wants to be crazy, do they? I know I don't. But, we all get a little crazy for different reasons sometimes. And it's normal. Everybody in their life is going to have something that they have to go through, and it puts them in a really weird mental state. Maybe even something, often people have things that panic attacks, anxiety, PTSD, all the names of the things you can think of, obsessive compulsive disorder. We're obsessed with the sound in our ear. But it's a cold. You got sick and you got a cold, and you're going to get better. And everybody gets a cold sometimes. It's just a fact. So, what is a mental health problem? Well, I think one of the easiest ways for me to describe it, just my personal view, is we have gotten into a thinking pattern. We're thinking a certain way, a way that we don't like, and we need to change it, right? And the pattern that's so common with tinnitus, in my view, is that we hear a sound and we can't control it. And it's coming from our brain, and we can't control it. So then we become obsessed with this sound. This thing we can't control. We want to control it, but we can't. So it creates a pattern of thinking that we repeat over and over and over again. And then, as I said just in the last video, we create neural pathways. Nerves actually go and say, danger, 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 there's a bad sound. And then the sound gets really bad for us. The way we think about it. We think about the sound being really a bad sound. It's dangerous to us. Our life is ruined. All that sort of thing. So, changing the pattern is what we're after here. So, I'll give a little bit of a theme to that. When you think about changing the pattern, what would you do? Or maybe, what would you do differently than you've been doing? This is a little bit of an odd thing, but I know it has been used a lot in mental health. It also helps bring about creativity. When we're always thinking the same thing, we lack creativity, don't we? We lack, because we're always thinking the same thing. So we need to create something different. Yeah? So, some ideas here. So many different approaches here, but when you go somewhere, take a different road. When you walk to your car or to your house, go the other way if you can. Go out the back door instead of the front door. When you go home and you sit down to eat, sit down and eat in another place. When you watch TV, maybe watch TV somewhere else. If you always spend time at home in the evening, try going out this evening. Start changing things so everything's a little different. Maybe not hugely different, but change some things. And new activities. I don't know what activities you want to choose. Draw. Maybe you don't know how to draw. Who cares? Draw something. Yeah. Sing. Sing songs. Maybe you know how to play an instrument, but you haven't tried in a while. Play an instrument. Exercise. Go to just a new place. Go to a different park you haven't been to in a long time, or one you've always wanted to go to. Some place you've been thinking about. Just literally pick different things to do than you've been doing. And this helps to just, it's not just about doing different things, but it's about putting your brain in a little bit different thinking pattern and making it a little easier for you to redefine your mental state because you're doing things differently. Does that make sense? So, in the last video I talked about the neural pathways, and our brain tends to get very upset because we feel something, we hear something, it's a pain or the tinnitus, and we create neural pathways and we strengthen them by thinking about them over and over again. We strengthen these pathways, and then it's a little harder to break it. So the way we're going to break these pathways are what causes us to be so anxious. So the way to break this pattern is to do some different things, think different things. So can you do things a little different today? Maybe it'll help. So that's just my idea for the day, and I've got lots of different ideas, so hopefully this one will help you too. So, okay, have a good day or night or wherever you are. Bye-bye.